Miss Annie, and today I'm going to be working with integers. And my first problem I have is adding integers, and my second problem is dividing integers. And so on this first problem, I have 4 minus 7, and to work through this, I'm going to be using the adding opposites concept, and I'm going to be using the black and red chip model to work through. And so my red chips represent negative integers, and my black chips represent positive integers. And so my first number in this problem is 4, and 4 is positive, so in this first circle I'm going to give myself 4 black chips. And because the sign is subtraction in the problem, I'm going to be changing it to addition because we're working with opposites. And then 7 is going to become negative, and so I'm going to give myself 7 red chips. And then over here, I'm going to bring all my chips from both circles into this last circle. And so I'm going to have 7 black chips, or 4 black chips, and 7 red chips. And for each black chip, there's going to be a red chip, and so I'm going to match them. And then I have 3 red chips left over. And so my answer for this first problem is -3. And on my second problem, I'm going to be working with the sharing concept. And this problem is -8 divided by 4. And so -8 is going to be how many objects I have in each square. And then 4 is going to be the amount of regions I have. And so I'm going to split my circle into 4 different sections. And then I'm going to put -8 equally into each square. And so I'm going to put 2 red chips in each square. And so this makes my final answer for this problem be -2, because each group gets -2 chips. And so as a review, with the adding opposites model, you always change the sign. So my sign here was subtraction, so I changed it to addition. And then my second circle, you change the sign as well. And so since it was +7 up here, it becomes -7 here. And then to get the answer, you bring all of your chips over and you match them to each other. And then with the sharing concept, I have divided by 4, so I split my circle into 4 regions, and I put -8 chips in the squares, and so I think of what number it can give me this, and it's -2, so each square gets -2 chips. And that's all I have today. Thank you.